In Dearborn, Michigan, anticipation is building for the very first Paradance International competition to be hosted on American soil. This sanctioned event will feature some of the best wheelchair ballroom dancers from around the globe. We spoke with event organizers and participants who shared their excitement and the significance of this competition.
So the United States is finally hosting the very first Paradance International Competition. It's a sanctioned event. It's coming to Dearborn, Michigan in August, and we're expecting some of the best wheelchair ballroom dancers from around the world to come and compete. So Paradance sport is really wheelchair ballroom dancing, and we do all styles of ballroom dancing. We do jive, we do quick step, we do waltz, we do tango. Anything is possible, and we also do freestyle, which can be anything from hip hop to lyrical to folk dancing. So really anything goes.
The RIM Foundation, known for its support of adaptive sports, is the driving force behind this event. Organizing such a large-scale competition has been a monumental task involving coordination with airport authorities, arranging accessible transportation, and ensuring suitable accommodations for over 70 athletes.
It's very little things that we need to make sure of. We need to know what kind of batteries are in a power chair so that the airlines know where to store that power chair. And they have to have a crew of people to make sure that they can get people on and off airplanes. So it really is a huge undertaking, and an army of volunteers, but we are really, really thrilled to do it. And one of the biggest reasons is this is going to show Paradance sports in the United States. And it's going to put us on the map as a competitor in the world for Paradance sport. Our sponsors have been wonderful. Our presenting sponsor, Life Beyond Barriers, Visit Detroit, who's helped us so much, Permobil, Marshall Mathers Foundation, and Powerhouse Gym.
So Paradance sport has really been around since the 1970s. It's very popular in Europe and Asia, and it's just starting to get its grassroots start here in the United States. So these competitions have been going on for a really long time, and every time my partner Tamerlyn and I have to go to compete, we have to go either to Europe or Asia to be able to compete. So when we compete here in the United States, we really are competing against standing couples because there really aren't a wheelchair, ballroom dance category for us to compete in. So there's something about representation and being seen. When I go to these competitions, nobody else looks like me, nobody else dances like me. So to be able to compete with my peers on a national platform, an international stage like this is really exciting.
Most of the dancers who comes from overseas, most of them, I know them, they are my friends who I compete before in my country. And then let's say I know most of them, and it's exciting for me because they coming to our country, to United States, to compete here, and it's exciting, and they all excited. They all keep asking what it's gonna be, how it's gonna be, and nobody knows. Nobody knew before was the Michigan. Now apparently everybody knows. They all excited. We're excited to have them here and compete with them.
The journey to this point has been driven by the vision and dedication of many. 9 years ago, the Dance Mobility program was launched, offering free monthly group lessons in various ballroom styles, thanks to the support of the RIM Foundation. Cheryl explained how it started and the impact it's had.
So after I started dancing, I was the only one coming for lessons, and one of the owners of the Fred Astaire Studios, Evan Mountain, asked me, how do we get more people involved in the sport? And so with my everyday job, I work at the Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan with individuals who are recovering from traumatic, brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, stroke. So I had this knowledge and this base of people who could really benefit from dance. So I approached the Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan Foundation and said, look, nobody is doing adaptive dance, adaptive ballroom dance. They're doing basketball, they're doing tennis, they're doing all these other sports, but nobody's really doing dance. And so they, from the beginning, were so supportive and really got the mission and vision of what we wanted to do to bring, be able to bring adapted dance to people. And so the RIM Foundation has been sponsoring the program we started, which is called Dance Mobility. Dance Mobility has been around for 9 years now, and thanks to the RIM Foundation, it's a free program. People can come once a month for a group lesson and learn all different styles of ballroom dancing. And it's amazing because some people come just for the social aspect of it, to meet other people, maybe to be able to go out to a club or a wedding and dance with their significant others, and then others who are like me, who are really just want to compete in the sport. So we get people from all walks of life and all interests.
We want to promote all para sports. The foundation is all about adaptive sports. We promote every single one of them. If you come to us and say, I would like to play wheelchair tennis, we will make it happen. We have an adaptive wheelchair basketball team that's part of the Pistons organization. People know about those events and those sports in the United States. What they don't know is para dance sport. And you even have to qualify by saying para dance sport is wheelchair ballroom dancing. And at that point, you have to take it even further, because what comes to their mind is, well, someone just pulls someone in a wheelchair around the floor. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. I've watched people, a double amputee, flip out of his chair and do a handstand on his chair. I've seen people spin around, spins that I couldn't do as a standing person. So I think that our competitors are going to be blown away by Detroit, and I think that our spectators and our community are really, really going to be impressed by what they're going to see in August.
I think people are really going to be blown away by what they see. I don't really think that people fully understand it until they see it in person. I mean, we do lifts, we do all kinds of dances. It's not my partner just dragging me around the floor. It's me being an active participant in the dance. And it's a little bit deceiving because it's very graceful and smooth. And if people see graceful and smooth, then we're doing our jobs, because really it's hard. I mean, people don't realize, I broke my neck. I'm a quadriplegic. More than half of my body is paralyzed, but yet I'm out there doing these dances, and it's hard, but it is possible, and that's what we want people to know is possible, and it's something that they can do if they're really interested in it.
When you come to see the U.S. Para Dance Sport Competition in August, you're going to be blown away. The people that you'll see are the best of the best from around the world. And when I say around the world, I'm talking South Korea, Kazakhstan, the United Kingdom, Germany, Amsterdam, from every place. You're gonna see things that you've never seen before. You're gonna walk away and think, this is really, really, really cool.
So the competition, actually in the morning, will have events for people who are new to the sport, novice dancers, and those who might not qualify under para dance sport rules. And then the afternoon will be our elite level competition for the para dancers who are currently world ranked. I think that people are going to be really excited by what they see. We have world champions coming. We have European champions coming. So it's really going to be a high level competition.
As the countdown to August continues, excitement is building. Para dance sport embodies elegance, grace, and athleticism, and this competition will undoubtedly leave a lasting impression on all who attend.